Hello, this is Jim Phillips with Remember Veteran Grave Markers. I want to talk to you today about something that is, I think, useful for you, something that's valuable for you, and it's something you should embrace and take on. So the question I want to pose to you is that why join historic ancestral associations? Why join these things? Why participate? Why engage? And let me kind of, before I move into that, I want to be able to tell you about a couple of things that we've got going on right now. Recently, we have had the opportunity to partner with Wreaths Across America. This is a good partnership, and this is really coming from another partnership that we established with the National Veterans Business Development Council and their Military Veteran Organization Task Force. So we're excited about that relationship and believe that could be quite helpful to us here in Lucas County and perhaps even across the country as these videos are shown. The second thing is we are going to be participating in the Veterans Day celebration at the University of Toledo at Savage Arena. We're hosting a booth over there and talking about the things that we talk about in regards to cleaning veteran graves. So this is a good time to be able to do that and certainly recognize all the veterans on Veterans Day, which is a couple days from now. So let me talk about what I came to talk about. I think one could agree that the things in the United States are not as well as they used to be back in the good old days, whatever that means. I don't know. And part of it is just a loss of understanding of history, loss of understanding what citizenship looks like, loss of heritage and family, community, and things of that nature. We've lost that, or at least we seem to have misplaced it. So I want to help maybe redefine it or and look at it. But I want to give it with a special twist. Now, we all are, under this here. These are copies of the Constitution that I've received. So we all follow this. But our understanding of that is really as citizens. Now, where I would like you to direct your attention is that we have effectively two heritages. One is that of being an American, and that is a noble heritage. That is one that was fought for by the people we're going to be talking about. But we enjoy the fruits of our freedom based on what people have done. The other side of that is the heritage that our forefathers, foremothers had fought for. And these are captured in the images that you see here with sons of Revolutionary War veterans or sons of Confederate veterans, sons of Union veterans, sons of or Society of 1812. I think that these are all organizations that have meaningful focus for us. In many instances, most of us do not know what our family did. And you say, well, I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. And I say, well, perhaps you ought to be, because as you get older, you want to pass things down to your children or to your family. The one thing that you can pass down for sure is your history. And the one thing you can pass down for sure of your history is the historic aspect of service to this country. So if you had a family member who served in the American Revolution, great heritage. One who served in the War of 1812, same thing. So as you look at this, you can identify rootedness. Now, there have been talks, and perhaps you're one of them, of family members who came across on the Mayflower. And not everybody's family did that. But if you did, huzzah! Congratulations to you. But for the most part, most Americans that have been here 6, 7, 8 generations in the United States, have family who has served in all of the wars, across that time. The organizations that I refer to, and I pointed in my pictures here, are the organizations that you could join as a family member, linking your heritage to that group. That's important because now you have something to pass on to your children. So as you're getting older, and what I mean by that, if you're turning 20, well, good. If you're getting 30, fine. Getting older is 40, for sure. But as you get older, these memories oftentimes need to be sharpened. And some of that is, what did Grandpa do in World War I? Or what did Great Grandpa do in the Revolutionary War or Civil War? I think Great Grandpa would be Great Grandpa. But nevertheless, it is something you can do and pass on to it. Now, surprisingly, there are families out there that can do that. But for me, I'm pretty new at this. So I only recently, within the past couple of years, found out that I have a family member that served in the Revolutionary War and then War of 1812, both sides of the conflict in the Civil War, or the war between the states. So I just wanted to be able to point your attention to, so what are the takeaways for you? You have something, by joining an organization like this, you can solidify your heritage piece of this. By joining an organization, it'll help you better understand the period of time that your ancestor served. By joining, you can mingle and talk to people who have a common interest in that period of time and perhaps may have, surprisingly enough, known their ancestor might have known your ancestor. Pretty interesting how some of this stuff comes up. As for me, in my joining, it was interesting to find out during the during the Civil War, I had Union family and I also had Confederate family, both serving in Shiloh and at Vicksburg. Now, the same thing in Atlanta. So these are all like, whoa. I had family on both sides of the fence fighting. And this is something that it kind of gives you a better understanding, because as you drive through or visit these places, you can say, oh, yeah, my great-great-great-great-grandfather, he was here. My great-great-great-grandfather was over here. So you take a look at all of these places. They have a specific meaning to you because you now had family there. And that's why I like going to cemeteries and graveyards, is because, well, I might not have a family member there. I as a physical blood family, I do have family there who are veterans. And as a veteran myself, I see all veterans as family. So my heritage, going back earlier than the Revolutionary War, means a lot. But also it means a lot that my other family members that have served in all other areas, and I'm talking about any veteran, not talking about blood, but I'm talking about family, veterans, have done that as well. So consider joining an organization. The organizations that you'll see are the predominant ones, but there are organizations out there that also serve females. So a lot of these organizations are male and female, but there may be some that are combined. And if you find them, consider joining them and learning, because in the end, the only legacy that you're going to be able to provide is your history and the history of your ancestors. Share that and do that for your family. Well, that's it. My name is Jim Phillips. I'm with Remember Veteran Grave Markers. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. It becomes important in regards to getting additional information out there, and also supports the channel. With that being said, this is Jim Phillips. You take care, God bless, and enjoy your week.